Hello Pickles and welcome back to another Evermoor episode, and we are outside the Evermoor Museum. So this is where we left off at the last episode, and I'm just going to quickly sort out my field of view and my point of view, because look at this. This is like crazy. I had to do that just to fit this museum in. It's huge. Hang on, bear with me. So I just want to quickly show you in here. This isn't where we're going to be spending our episode today. We are going to be back in the... Hello. I'm sorry. There's my ticket. Thank you very much. It's quite all right. We're going to be back in the elf village today doing some work over there, but I just wanted to show you this. Look at this. I don't know if you saw it properly last time. This whole museum was built, okay? This is how large scale Meg goes. This whole museum was built for that egg. That egg. All of this. Crazy. Anyway, we have taken over this wing. Just quickly come over. So this is our wing, and our kind of theme is the nether. So each kind of quadrant or wing is a different part of the Minecraft world. That's the kind of theme we're going for. So Crafty Mantis has got that bit over there, and she is doing ocean. Then there is overworld, end, and nether. Or it could be overworld and end. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the other guys come up with, but we have got the nether as our museum theme. We've got this tower here, and then also if we come down here, we have got... Dun, 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 dun. These beds are so cool. Bouncy floor. We have got this bit here. It's all been walled off for now, but... Oh dear. I need to go down and get... Oh, I don't want to fall in there. So we've got in here. I don't know if you can see it properly. I'll try and get some light shed onto the matter. It didn't do anything. Anyway, you see this bit of wall here. So that wool kind of line is our kind of divider. And I'm guessing there's probably another one over there. Yeah, I think there's a red one there. You can just about make it out. You probably can't see it with the compression of YouTube, but there's another line just there. So we've got this quarter. This is our museum, basically. And then I guess this bit, which is my plan. Sorry, Meg. I might have actually got some blackstone. Got one. I do apologise. I'm going to have to ruin the aesthetics for now. But there we go. That's to show this nether theme. Yeah, we're going to use this bit here as our kind of... This is what this quarter is. So I'm thinking... And now let me know if you think this is a good idea, because this bit here is roughly the middle, I'm going to say. Roughly, maybe not, maybe like this. So, I tend to feel that's a bit too far over the other way. Hello, so that'll be roughly the middle. I'm thinking we put one of the statues from the Wither Skull farm here. So let me know if you think that's a good idea. We could always come up with a different statue to represent the nether, but I think the Wither skeleton, personally, with his big sword and stuff like that. So we're going to put that there, and that's kind of roughly what we're going to do here. So that's the plan. I don't know when I'm going to get around to it. I have got a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 things that I want to do for this server at the moment. So, and the list keeps growing. So I've got plans. We've got plans. We've got loads of content to put out there and loads of things we want to get on with and do. So I love this bit here. I think these are awesome. But I will see you over at the village, and we'll talk about what we're doing over there today. Our plans for today. First of all, I've been looking around around here in a creative world, trying to come up with ideas for what we're going to do and how this village is going to progress, because it's still small. Like, it needs to grow. There's a few bits. We've got the stonemasons and the blacksmiths, and we've got library. And the whole idea was to kind of have a different building for each of the kind of professions of the villagers. So we're still going to have a Apocrypha's kind of hill kind of deal over here. I hope that I explained that quite well. I've explained it before. So we're going to have an Apocrypha's over here. We need a cartographer and... we've got all the farmers and stuff like that, so we've got quite a lot to do. First thing today, though, what I need to do is, as I was looking, this building here is so close to the iron farm that I don't like it. I never have done. It just feels a bit crushed and cramped, and I kind of want a town centre here. So we're going to do some dealio, and I'm going to move these portals. I'm going to move these beacons so that they're more spread out and try and incorporate them into a build. But first thing I wanted to do was move this, basically. And I am moving it literally about 23 blocks so that the front entrance starts back here. And yeah, so I've got to take down this whole building, store the villagers so they don't get killed or run off or do anything else, and then put it all back up again, 26 blocks back, and put the villagers back in. But it's all in the name of having a nice looking village. So I'm up for it. I want to do it. I want to get it looking nice and not looking so disjointed. And after we've moved that house down there 26 blocks back, we are going to be up here. So this is kind of a new aspect of the village here. We haven't been up here yet. I'm going to be clearing all of this. I've obviously been up here to try and look at things before. As you can see, didn't know that was there. Yeah, we're going to be up here, and this is where the Apocryphus is going to be. But first of all, I need to kind of level out all of this hilltop here. Level it all out down to, here we go, down to this level, all the way down to here. So yeah, all of that is going, all of that hill there. And then we're going to be rebuilding a new hill with the Apocryphus on the top of it. And then inside it, we're going to have all our kind of potion brewing, and I'll have a potion brewing set up in there. So we're going to end up doing a bit of redstone. That won't all happen this episode, I don't think, but we might try and get on with it. But definitely going to try and get the Apocryphus put up as well. So that's going to be done after that's moved, and I'm just going to crack on with it, and I'll catch you in the next update. So we're going to move the house from here to here. So the house is moved, or should I say the villager breeder is moved. So yeah, we've moved that over. I've done a little tweaking inside as well. We have had another live stream since as well. So I've managed to rebuild the house and have a live stream. And this is what we've done that's new. Okay, so I haven't moved anything back in here yet. I've kept the garage sale out there. I think I'm going to make a storage room to put that in. So we'll see what happens there. I've got an idea for that. But this is the new bit. I just kind of thought, well, if we're not going to put anything back in here, I'm going to keep the barrels in here just for aesthetics. But we need to put something else in here, I'm guessing. But I thought we'd put some stairs up to the attic. So there's another room we need to do something with. So if you've got any ideas, then just hashtag attic, I guess, or hashtag breeder for ideas of what to put in the attic and what to put down here. So I've kind of got a bed in here at the moment. I could put like some basic storage in here, I guess. I'm going to move that anyway. That's going to end up in the Alchemist's house or building. So yeah, just something to kind of decorate this out with, make it look a bit more homey, I guess. So back down we go. Also, I have put this in so we can now access down to our mines back down there through the inside the house, because it kind of covered up the stairwell that was going down there. But I think that looks a lot better than the hole in the ground that we had. What else have we done? So we've done this as well. I've cleared all this out because this is where I want the kind of town centre kind of council to be. Just kind of, we need to make it look a bit more mystical, I guess, is the way we want to do it. Someone suggested on stream that we put a fountain here to commemorate the fact that this is where our first building was. So something like that, a statue maybe, or something like that. So also over here, because this is the next plan, is over here, I've done a bit of clearing. So we've cleared all the trees out along the top here, and this is what I'm going to be doing next, kind of off camera, and I'll bring you in little updates. So we need to clear this hill out, and the hill needs to be cleared all the way down to, if I can get there, it's this level here. So yeah, all that needs to come down and then be cleared out so we can rebuild there. And I think it's only as far back as to there as well. So that's what we need to do there. So I'm going to do that off camera and then I'll bring you in. So there we are, a bit of a progress update. We have got half of that kind of cleared out, but that's kind of all we're going to need to do. So the idea is that there's going to be some steps coming up where this was. So that's why I had to dig all that out. And then the actual building is going to be sat on top of here. So we'll probably have to clear this out and clear some of these trees out a bit later once we get to do the building. But at the moment, we're going to put the steps in. And then I'll probably do the building as a time lapse, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to try and work out how we're going to get the steps in. And I've kind of got a rough idea in my head. And I knew that I had to dig back that far. So I'm going to get away building the steps. And I'll probably just bring you back once that's done. And then we'll see how we're doing on episode time-wise. So obviously there was I've done some big projects already. So time-wise, in my sense, it's been quite a long time. So I took all that down, obviously, and then had to rebuild it. So we're now going to build this. So yeah, I just want to see how long that's going to take us. I'll kind of check the footage and see kind of what timescale we're on. And we'll see where we're at. So I might get around to building the house on the top. I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm going to get on with building the steps and let you see what that is. It's going to try and look mystical. So another mini update here, and I've kind of built the kind of shape that I wanted. I've just got to add in the steps now. So yeah, this is supposed to be kind of like a curved staircase in a rock face. So that was the idea I was going with. I've got to add some more soil back, or I say soil, grass blocks. Back up here. We just come up. This gets us all the way up. So yeah, so it curves up here, does the same on the other side. And then up here, we're going to put the grass back here, and then where that gap is there, we're going to have a pond at the top here, and I'm going to have a waterfall flowing down into a pool at the bottom. So that was kind of the idea, is going for the kind of infinity, or kind of the elixir, like elixir of life kind of stuff. So it's supposed to be like Alchemists. That's what I was looking for. Why do I always forget it? Yes, the pool will be here, and it's supposed to be kind of like life-giving water. The Alchemist has kind of enchanted the pool at the top, so that's what all that's for. And I thought that kind of worked well with the kind of theme that we're going with here. And then once we're up the top here again, it's quite easy to get up without the stairs, really. Maybe I'll just forget about putting them in. Once we get up here, there'll be the pool, obviously, and then we're going to have the building here. So I kind of got to come up with an idea for that. I had a rough idea, but I might change it. I've got a block palette-ish. It's going to be slightly different again to what we've used before. Kind of want to change up each house. Like when we did the stonemasons, we kind of improved the edging of the roofs there with andesite rather than cobble. I have done that, haven't I? Before yep. And again, over here, we've got the kind of polished andesite for the library. And I'll bring you in once this is all done and the pool and everything else is in, just so you can see what it looks like. And then I'm going to go off camera and kind of come up with an idea for the house. And then I'll probably do that with a time lapse or bring you in on a kind of progress updates. So I'm going to go off, finish this, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so the steps are in, and as I say that, the fan heater kicks in. Right. The steps on this side are done. I haven't done this side yet, and I haven't done the pool. I'm going to do those towards the end, and I'm probably going to finish this episode up with a time lapse. So I'm just going to show you this here as I climb the stairs and say nothing about it. Yeah, so these are the stairs here. As you can see, I've kind of done a mix of stone, polished andesite, and stone brick at the bottom. I didn't think I did much stone brick at the top, really, but it kind of blends out as we come up. And that's kind of like, it's a better material than this, but it's still carved out of the rocks, as it were. So that's why I've done that. And like I say, we're going to put the building on top, but it's going to come out to time lapse at the end. So I'm going to say see you later for this episode. We've done we've managed to do quite a bit, yeah. So we've managed to move all of our belongings out into the yard sale over there, as I've named it. We moved our animals, we managed to get our villagers out and back in the house. We've moved the house back 26, 28 blocks, and we've managed to build all this. And we will finish off with the house on the top as well. So thank you very much for watching. I'm just going to go into F5 mode there, yeah. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy the time lapse. The time is out of this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.
If I were to the sea, baby, I'd never say, for I would fall into the light. drove down to my base.